Hello students, welcome to class. Our topic for today is Law of Agents. In this class, students will be exposed to definition of agency, types of agents, appointment of agents, duties and rights of principals. So we're starting off with definition of agency. Agency can be defined as a legal relationship that exists between two parties, where one party called an agent. So what are the types of agents? We have one, special agent. A special agent is appointed for a particular purpose, normally not part of his normal business activity, and is therefore given limited power. 2. We have commission agent. This is a merchant who buys and sells goods based on commission. This agent exercises physical control over and negotiates the sales of goods handled by him. Also have general agent. A general agent is an agent who has the authority to act in all matters of a particular business. He can perform any duties within the scope of a particular business entrusted into his hands. Next is factor. A factor is an agent who is employed to sell goods delivered to him by the principal for a commission. The factor has possession of the goods and can sell in his own name. Next we have broker. The broker is an agent who brings the principal into a contractual relationship to buy or sell goods or services with a third party. The broker links the principal with the third party. He receives a commission called brokerage. We also have shipping and forwarding agents. These are agents that act on behalf of the principal to clear and receive goods from the seaport or airport. They arrange for the delivery of the goods to a particular place through the air, sea or land. Next we have advertising agents. This is an agent who helps in assisting a firm in planning and executing their advertising programs. We also have universal agent. Universal agent is a type of agent who is not restricted to enter into a contract on behalf of the principal. This type of agent may even act or perform as a principal. He is appointed by a deed known as power of attorney. We have Delcrender agent. This is an agent who undertakes to indemnify the principal against any loss arising from failure of the people to pay for goods sold. This agent receives in return an extra remuneration which is higher than all other agents. The additional commission is called Decade commission. Lastly for this class, now let's move on to appointment of agents. Agents can be appointed in the following ways. 1. By ratification. This arises when the principal ratifies or approves the action of a person having no prior authority to act as his agent. 2. We have by necessity. Agency by necessity arises when an emergency situation happens, when somebody who is in possession of another person's property has to do something to protect the property. Also have by estoppel. This is a situation where somebody by conduct or words allows another person or another party to believe that somebody is acting as his authorized agent even when no agency was intended by the principal. We have expressly. This arises when an agent is appointed verbally or in writing by the principal. The agent can now enter into contract on behalf of the principal. And lastly for this class, now let's look at the duties of an agent. We have 1. An agent must follow the terms of agreement of the agency. 2. The agent must obey or carry out all lawful instructions by the principal. 3. The agent has to exercise reasonable care, skill and diligence in performing his duties. 4. The agent must act in good faith and honesty. 5. The agent must not take any secret gain beyond the authorized commission and any other remuneration. 6. The agent must render an account of his dealings with the third party. 7. The agent must not delegate his duty to another party. Having done the duties of an agent, let's look at the right of an agent. And they include 1. Right of resale. An agent has the right to resell the goods, especially perishable goods, when he has notified the defaulting buyer who, despite notice, fails to pay. The second we have is right of stoppage in transit. The agent has the right to stop the goods going to the buyer in order to regain and retain possession of the goods until he is paid. Also have right to retain goods. The agent has a right to retain the possession of the goods if not paid for. We also have issue of ultimatum. Unpaid agent has the right to give ultimatum to the buyers, compelling him to pay. And lastly, now let's look at termination of agency. Some of the factors that can lead to termination of agency include 1. By agreement to terminate, that is, agreement by the agent and the principal to terminate the agency relationship. 2. Death of the principal or the agent may also lead to termination of the agency. 3. By breach. Remember breach, that is, by one party defaulting in his own obligations. 4. By completion of the agency. 5. By operation of the law, that is, the law court can also dissolve an agency relationship. 5. Insanity of either of the parties. 6. By performance, that is, completion of the agency. And before we go, let's take a quick exercise. Question 1. List out the means by which agency can be terminated. Question 2. Give the rights of an agent. And question 3. With this, we've come to the end of this lesson. Thank you for watching. See you in our next class. Bye bye.